Hi, everyone. Well, I watched President Biden's farewell address from the Oval Office, as many of you probably did tonight. And, it was a pretty damn good speech. Some slow moments, but then he really got into it, and he really made us really proud that he was the president.
It will take time to feel the full impact of all we've done together. But the seeds are planted, and they'll grow and they'll bloom for decades to come.
Indeed, seeds that have already borne fruit. Hundreds of thousands of jobs from the Infrastructure Act, the CHIPS Act, the Inflation Reduction Act, all taken credit by the various Republican senators and congressmen who voted against it. When something is established in their district, there they are in front of the cameras, so proud. Gee, look what I'm accomplishing for you in Washington, and they voted against it. It was Biden who got it done. But of course, there are still naysayers, even at the end, the twilight of his career. Jerks like Scott Jennings of CNN, I don't know why they have him on. I guess they want to have different opinions, but there are different opinions that are decent and respectful. And this guy, who of course once worked for Mitch McConnell, who, took away Barack Obama's chance to, for a year, to appoint a Supreme Court justice when Scalia died, he had to have his comments, didn't he?
Scott, you've been rather unrelenting in your criticism of outgoing President Biden. What did you think of the speech? Was there anything you liked?
No, not really. I think the way he's leading office has been, frankly, pretty terrible.
But David Axelrod would have none of it. And this is what he said to Scott Jennings.
I think this is a night to show some grace for a guy who's devoted his life to this country and who gave his last measure of devotion, really, to this role of the presidency.
But the best of Biden was really toward the end, when he, like Washington, who warned about political parties which were starting to form in our new country, or even Dwight Eisenhower toward the end, a military person who warned against military-industrial complexes. Biden had his point of view as well.
Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead.
So we must remember Joe Biden. Over 50 years of service, 36 years in the Senate, 8 years as vice president, and now 4 years as president. And a damn good president. In the first 2 years, of course, he accomplished the most because he had the Congress. The last 2 years, there was the difficulty with the House, being run by Mike Johnson and others. And, of course, we had the Ukraine war. And then the Israel-Hamas stuff. They all took attention away from things, yet still inflation went down. So I say, hail, Joe Biden. You are terrific. You're already in about 14th place, and Trump is at the bottom. And he will remain at the bottom, and prices will not come down. And all I can say at the end is, I'm not going to say anything bad about Trump yet in this video. Let's respect and thank Joe Biden for all he's done for America.